Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again, and welcome to episode number 77 of the My Player. What am I talking about? Of the Football Manager stream series here on the Chesnoid Gaming channel. If you're watching on YouTube, feel free to skip forward 3 or 4 minutes. As per usual, the opening few moments are spent by me just setting up the stream in the background. We are starting a brand new save tonight. So if you're here with me in the chat, be prepared. We're going to be jumping into a brand new save tonight. I did a vote whether to stay where we are and continue the current save, or the old save now as it is, start at Newcastle or start at Southampton. Southampton won the vote, so we'll be starting at St Mary's tonight. So we'll see how that goes. I just need to put the little notification video live so that people know that we are on our way live over on YouTube and Twitter, etc. I will tweet the stream out as I always do, but let me just put the little notification video live. If you're watching on YouTube, skip forward 3 or 4 minutes and you'll avoid all this. But everybody is on their way into the chat right now. Hello. Saul Ellick subscribed for 5 months in a row. Thank you very much, Saul. I know that's actually longer than that, but your streak got interrupted. And also Fluffy976 subscribed for 2 months earlier on this evening as well. So thank you very much for that, my man. I appreciate that too, both of you. I'm just putting this little notification video live. Let's BPL, brand new BPL save, and then link the Twitch channel, which is here. Copy. There we go, and then delete that, and put this in the description. Save changes. Pow! All changes have been saved. Huzzah. Praise the Lord. Right, we're live. And everybody's on their way into the chat. I haven't yet, I Love Hazard. I haven't had time to go out and get one to send it to you. It will be done by the end of this week, I promise you. I've been really busy trying to catch up after the weekend, so haven't quite gotten around to it yet. Vandy Chuck 92 subscribed for 3 months in a row. Thank you very much. Let's get the new saves being built. So we are using the new official winter update, which has all of the new transfers in it. So hopefully it'll be decent, bruv. It'll be decent, bruv. Going to continue with the same leagues as I normally do. England, France, Germany, Italy, Scotland, Spain. All available leagues in all of those countries for OCD. And we'll start the save in the background. We're going to be doing Southampton. I reckon I should do Stoke. I don't know, man. I don't know. We're going to start at Saints. I gave the options of Newcastle and Southampton. Now, Southampton just scraped the voting. So we will have Charlie Austin at Southampton. It's me. Just got a donation. Let me check that. What is going on? Everything is freaking out right now. Twitch has been playing silly buggers. My Outlook is not doing what I'm asking it to either. Has the little video gone live? It's the most important thing right now, so that everybody knows we are live. We'll see if it actually happens. We got a donation though. Let me quickly check that. It's £1 from Fluffy. It says, so the vid of my show where I wore your shirt got uploaded, but it's private at the moment. So what email can I share it with you so that your YouTube can be approved to see it? Just if you change it from private to unlisted, then anybody you give the link to can watch it, but it's not publicly available, if that makes sense. If you set it to unlisted rather than private, then anybody who has the link can watch it. And feel free to email me on my business email, which you'll find on my Twitter, etc. David Simpson subscribed for 11, I haven't even got enough fingers, 11 months in a row. Thank you very much, Dave. And CCFC has subscribed for 2 months in a row as well. We've got to have £1 donation from Oppo Benens, is doing a Cambridge United save. Just won 6-1 with the Ryan Donaldson hat-trick. And Barry Core banging in 2 goals. And Jimmy Spencer scored 10 in 12 games, but he's now out for 6 weeks. That sucks. And we had a £1 donation from Saul Alec as well. It says hashtag welcome back. Thank you, Saul. Very kind of you. It's all going off right now. Donations and subscriptions or resubscriptions galore. We're down to 107 subs now. We did have 126 at our peak, but we've lost about 20 in the past few weeks. But I have been streaming on and off because I've been stupidly busy, family reasons, etc. But we will use the current profile, and we won't be taking over at Cambridge United, unfortunately. We will be in the Premier League. The option was between Newcastle and, not Stoke, between Newcastle and Southampton, and it was Southampton that won the vote. So, take Southampton. We'll have highest possible badges and past playing experience, and start playing. We'll save it as Saints. Save. Right, let me tweet the stream out. Phantom Overlord X2 subscribed for 3 months in a row. Thank you very much. Loads of resubs tonight. I think it's just because I haven't been live for a while, so you've been saving up all the notifications for when I next go live. But let me tweet out right now. Live now. Streaming a brand new save on Football Manager. Come join. If I can spell in the fun. Here we go. Tweet. I didn't watch the Super Classico, no. Is there any football on tonight? I could put something on the TV above me, couldn't I? If there is football on tonight, I'm not sure if there is anything. We just got another donation. I'll check that in a second. Bear with me. Espanyol versus Rayo Vallecano is on TV right now. Can't say as I'm too interested in watching that, to be honest. So we will leave that for now. Did just get another donation. No, it's £1 from Yellow Pope. So thanks to everyone for helping me beat cancer. Hashtag no one can beat me. Love heart, love heart, love heart. Helping you beat cancer wasn't the way you had any sort of medical conditions, Yellow Pope. If you are suffering from poor health, then obviously I wish you all the best. I know what it's like to have poor health. Not to the extreme of cancer, but still, you know what I mean. So, Southampton, hire Wood as manager. We have a new save. We were 8.5 seasons in on the previous save, but we are starting afresh. Higher up, 3 divisions higher up than we were previously. It's me. When we started at Cambridge United, we're now starting in the BPL. Just got another donation. Jeeps, we will get going. I apologise. It's another £1 donation from Fluffy and a link to the video in question. I will pause that and I'll watch it after I finish streaming, bro. Thank you very much. And Pony's subscribed for 11 months as well in a row. I've not got enough fingers. Your donation apparently hasn't gone through, has it, Chicken? Well, let me check my PayPal. It's not queued with the others. It hasn't come up on my software either, so I'll check my PayPal. But yes, we have been hired. We have been hired as Southampton manager. They are involved in the Europa League this season, or at least in the qualification stages of which, yes, that haven't been drawn yet. When it comes to... Oh, we'll get to the transfer budget, etc. in a minute. It hasn't gone through, no. I'm going to accept it now. Sebastian, thank you very much. Accept and convert. There we go, that should go through now. And it will come through on the software. Everybody's on their way in though, there it is. It's me. Says the payment for the sub just keeps processing for like 10 minutes, so I'm just donating this instead. So you better put the Belgian League on for me, mate. By the way, saw the tweet about Capital One Cup second round. I did see the tweet about the second round of the Capital One Cup in your save, Chicken. I apologise that you lost in the last minute to Blackburn, that sucks. No Belgian League though, unfortunately. But let's have a look. Southampton chairman Ralph Kruger has welcomed you to St Mary's Stadium, assuring you that you can rely on the full backing of the club's board. Helps for your first season in charge. We do have some philosophies that they want me to adhere to. Possession football, attacking football, which suits my style of play or style of management when it comes to FM, and develop players using the club's youth system, which is obviously imperative at Southampton in real life, and we will try and do the same ourselves. Director of Football Les Reed is responsible for offloading players either permanently or on loan that you have placed on the unwanted or transfer development lists. We'll discuss responsibilities of staff in a moment, but in order to end the transition, we'll Owen Koeman, is he? Presumably he's a relation then to Ronald Koeman. Yes, brother of Ronald Koeman, who now unfortunately is without a job. Sorry. At least his brother's welcoming us into the club, though. That's nice of him. Right, we will attend the meeting, obviously. Katarina Liebhardt is the owner of Southampton Football Club. So, Chris, welcome to the States. I'd like to take a few minutes. We will just whiz through this because I'm sure everybody is fully aware of all of these pre-season interviews you get when you have a new job. Sounds like a great idea. I'd love to learn more about the club. I'm happy with those. Traditional hold a press conference. Yes, thanks for answering your questions. Yeah, we'll go and speak to the assistant. Hello, Owen. That sounds good. Yes, I'll meet the backroom staff. Fortnightly basis for reports. Friendlies. You could do the friendlies. Not interested in that. You can do the opposition instructions, you can do training, all training, senior team, and you can do reserve and youth teams, although they appear to be already done. Go for it. Yes, that would be ideal, and the rest we will do ourselves. I do rely heavily upon my staff in FM, but I'm sure you guys were already fully aware of that for the amount of time we've been playing Football Manager now, whether it be FM15 or now FM16, of course. Transfers update. We currently have Gaston Ramirez out on loan at Middlesbrough. Martin Stekelenburg, is on loan in at Southampton from Fulham currently. As I'll show you the squad in a minute, and we'll note a couple of key injuries. Lloyd Isgrove is currently out on loan at Barnsley. Jason McCarthy at Wickham. Jack Stevens at Coventry. Jordan Turnbull at Swindon, and Sam McQueen at Southend. Injury results or injury update. Fraser Forster is the main injury concern right now. Out, obviously, as he was in real life, for 6 to 7 months with torn knee ligaments. And that's why Martin Stekelenburg is in right now as number one goalkeeper. Ryan Bertrand is out for 2 to 3 months as well, which sucks. Jordi Classy is going to be out for a few weeks, as is Gaston Ramirez, but he's out on loan, as we're fully aware from this previous email. New subscriptions are fine, we'll leave that. Background at Southampton. They've won one FA Cup. They've won League One once, although that was in 1960. Wasn't League One then. It was the old Division 3. Yes, the old Division 3. So old Division 1, which is now Premier League, Division 2, Championship, Division 3, League 1. And then there was Premier League Division 1, 2 and 3, which is now League 2. It gets confusing with the amount of times that they've swapped about the way that things work. But they won the Johnson's Paint Trophy in 2010. Of course, Southampton were in the Premier League and then went down and have come back up again. I'll show you their history in a moment with regards to the flow. Actually, let's do that just here. You can see in the Premier League for years and years and years and years in the top division. Had some financial troubles and ended up dropping down the leagues as a result of players being sold, etc., and things not necessarily going according to plan. But back-to-back promotions got them into the Premier League again, and they've been pretty solid ever since in the BPL. Fantastic youth facilities and training facilities. But it would be nice to add to the one FA Cup trophy that they have so far. It would be very nice to add to that. Indeed. We'll have a look at the team report. Fraser Forster, best goalkeeper at the club apparently, as we presumed. But Stekelenburg is also pretty decent. Was fantastic for Ajax for years. Did well for Roma. Not overly well for Fulham. Was on loan at Monaco for a year and now here at Southampton. So, right backs, we can have Cedric and Cuco Martina. Cedric, obviously, fantastic talent. Really looking forward to using him at right back. Brought in from Sporting this season. Cuco Martina scored that banger in real life, but he's currently definitely going to be second choice here. He's not looking that strong. So that's something to bear in mind when it comes to potentially bringing in new players. Ryan Bertrand is the strongest left back, but he's still out for another 2 to 3 months from a damaged kneecap. Matthew Targett is the strongest left back that we have at the club other than he. At 19 years of age. Does look decent though. Although whether he's strong enough to start week in, week out in the Premier League, I'm not so sure. Jose Fonte is the strongest centre-back we have at the club, as you might expect. Virgil van Dijk is the second strongest, again, as you may expect. He's a new signing this year for £11.5 million from Celtic. Maya Yoshida is also a strong central defender that has been at Southampton for a few years now. And there are obviously a few more. We'll have a look at the full squad in a moment. This is just outlining our best players that we currently have. Victor Wanyama is the best player at holding mid, as you might expect, with 18 tackling. He's going to be very, very solid. Best player we have out and out at centre mid as well, apparently. Jordy Clarsey is also apparently great at holding mid as a defensive midfielder in this spot, but I won't, at least initially, I'm not planning on playing with a DM. I have Oriol Romeu, formerly of Chelsea, of course, and bought by Southampton from Chelsea for £5 million after we paid £4.3 million for him from Barcelona. Never really bled his way into the first team, unfortunately for him. Sadio Mane is the strongest right-sided midfielder and attacking right-sided midfielder as well. Probably one of the best on either sides, to be fair. As you can see here, yes. Decent on either side. Jay Rodriguez, Stephen Davis is looking actually very good. I didn't realise Stephen Davis was that good on FM, but he looks pretty impressive, actually, Stephen Davis. So he's going to play a big part, hopefully, for us this season. We also have James Ward-Prowse, who can play on the right or in the middle, crossing. And he's, well, just his dead ball situations and his delivery is absolutely spectacular. Hoping that he's going to be integral to our football this season as well. On the left-hand side, we have Dusan Tadic, who I very, very highly rate. I like Dusan Tadic a lot as a footballer. Jay Rodriguez is back from injury. If I can have a look at past injuries, you saw he broke his ankle, had a groin strain, but it was his knee ligaments that he tore and was out for a full 11 months. And he is now back. In real life, I think he's injured again, isn't he? Pretty sure he's injured again in real life. But he can play up top or out wide on the left. And we'll be utilising him probably in both roles. I see people asking in the chat where I get my badges from. Let me do the little command. There you can see I get my kits and badges from sortitoutsi.net. The link is now in the chat for you. Ryan Bertrand can play at left midfield, although obviously I'd be playing him at left back. Central midfield, Wanyama, Davies, Clarsey we've already looked at. James Ward-Prowse, Sadio Mane. Gaston Ramirez is apparently still pretty decent, and I would have to agree, actually. He's injured currently, but we may consider recalling him from loan in January if I can. In fact, I'm not sure how long his loan deal is for. It may just be for 6 months. It's for the full 12. Never mind. When it comes to cams, again, it's the same sort of players that are popping up here in the midfield. When it comes to strikers, Graziano Pella is apparently the best striker that we have at the club. Obviously, scored goals for Southampton last year, banged in a phenomenal amount of goals for Feyenoord over the course of 2 seasons. We do, however, have Charlie Austin as a new signing at the club in this January transfer window just gone. This is a new signing for the winter transfer update. Now in at Southampton, paid £4 million for him. Sarah Hardy has subscribed for 7 months in a row. Thank you very much, Sarah. I very much appreciate that. It's very kind of you. Sadio Mane can also play up top, obviously, although his finishing isn't the best, although 13 is decent. Mane is very good physically, apart from his jumping, but I don't know, it definitely suits being out wide rather than through the middle. But we'll just round up the final couple of emails, and then we'll have a closer look at the squad. Best formation 4-2-3-1 wide is what I'm going to be playing. And I want me to have a look at youth players. Osborne, goalkeeper, 16, looks alright. Again, okay. And Cull, okay. I'll have to wait and see what happens and what develops there. Scouting team welcoming me to Southampton. They're recommending centre-backs and a right-back. Okay. They're definitely seeming... It definitely seems they want me to improve defensively. We'll have a quick look at the full squad. Anybody that we haven't looked at yet. Target Harrison Reed is in the first team picture, maybe, at 20 years of age. Maybe would be involved in a few cup games, but doesn't look like he's going to be threatening the first team. Anyone else here? Shane Long, striker that we could use. I like Shane Long. I really like Shane Long. So he'll definitely be used to some extent this season. Anyone else here? Wanmi we didn't have a look at, but Wanmi looks pretty solid actually. Only 22 years of age as well. Fast, decent finishing, good first touch, good on the ball. Never really excelled when it comes to goal scoring, but could be decent for us. And we also have Sam Gallagher, who's a youngster, and he'll definitely be sent out on loan, Sam Gallagher actually. So let's do that actually. Oh, he's currently listed as available for loan. That's good. In the under-21s, is there anyone we can bring up? Kelvin Davis is still here at 38 years of age. Wow. Gazaniga is still here as well at 23. Decent goalkeeper. We'll probably call him up, actually, to act as a substitute goalkeeper because, of course, Fraser Forster is going to be out injured for so long. Anyone else in the reserves that we want to have a look at? Debayo, are you any good? No. I'm just looking for names I recognise. Jack Stevens is a centre-back that actually we have at West Brom in the other save. But he looks like he could grow just as well as he has done in the other save, actually. Lloyd Isgrove out on loan. Josh Sims is supposed to be a decent player, but definitely needs some growth out on loan. Dominic Gate is also a good player that will need some growth out on loan. Jake Hesketh also. Lloyd Isgrove, what does he look like? Not as good as I was hoping, especially at 22, but never mind, still plenty of time for him to try and grow. Ryan Seeger is another player we have at West Brom in the other save, 19 currently in this particular save, and looking like he could again grow to be a player that we might use in a few years' time. The plan is to hopefully stay here as long as possible. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes. When it comes to transfer budget, we have £7 million to spend, although we might have to alter the budget slightly because we only have £30,000 available wage budget-wise. How much do we keep from transfers? 90% of transfer revenue is made available. That's good. Okay, well maybe we could look to move on a high earner to try and free up some extra money. We'll have to wait and see how things progress. But on first impressions, I'd like a wing-back. Preferably someone that could play on both sides. Other than that, I think the side looks pretty strong. But we'll have to wait and see how things progress through pre-season and into the first few competitive games of the year. Got a lot of options. That's the best thing. We do have a lot of options when it comes to the midfield and attacking positions. We'll have a quick look at tactics because we are going to start with this 4-2-3-1. I do want to get in the usual ball-winning midfielder. Which said, is that a new subscription or no? It is. I am Rooster subscribing for 7 months in a row. Thank you very much, Neil. Appreciate that, bro. And we also want a deep-line playmaker in the supportive role. The rest we can leave as is. Play out of defence, look for overlap, work ball into box, retain possession, run at defence. Use tighter marking and stay on feet. Actually, we could use be more expressive, but we'll leave it for now. No, yeah, we'll leave that for now. No, we'll stay on feet. Go on then. Tight marking, stay on your feet. It says Nathan A6 just subscribed. I don't know whether that's a new subscription or we've lost the sub and it's triggered the software. It has. That's a sub that we've actually lost, and it's just triggered the thing. It does that sometimes. Don't know why. We will adjust the overlay accordingly in due time. 106 now we have. But thank you very much for all of the resubs tonight. I very much appreciate that. Despite the fact that the overall subscriber count is dropping, there are still plenty of you here that are supporting on a consistent basis. So that is very much appreciated, as I'm sure you're fully aware. I have 2 or 3 tonight that have actually been subscribed for 11 months in a row, which is since the very beginning, since I first got partnered. I don't know whether to switch to control or not. We'll have to see how things go in pre-season. Quickly do my set piece takers because I always forget, so we might as well do it straight out the bat. James Ward-Prowse is definitely going to be involved in free kicks and in corners, as is Stephen Davis. And then penalty takers, Charlie Austin, Dusan Tadic, Shane Long, Cedric. That would do. Actually, we'll take Cedric out. I'll put Graziano Pella in. Captain-wise, quite happy to leave Jose Fonte as captain and Steve Davis as vice. That's cool. Let's advance a day, shall we? Right, season's expectations. The expectation is at present to finish in the top half in the BPL. Now, if I go Champions League, they give me 9 million to spend. But, what do we do? They reckon we reach playoff. We're already in the playoff. If I say reach group stage, or reach first knockout round, it depends who we get in the group stage, doesn't it? Actually, we'll definitely say we'll reach the group stage of the Europa League, because I feel pretty confident that we'll be able to get through to the group stage and out the qualification phase. Capital One Cup, I don't know. FA Cup, we could maybe say we'll reach the 6th round. I'm not sure. Again, I will take your advice into consideration here. Capital One Cup, we could say reach quarter final, but I don't want to put too much pressure on myself in this first season. Could say reach Europa League qualification, but I think top half finish. We can always up it later in the season, can't we? It would kind of, I don't know. It would work against us if we set our stall out too high now and then had to step backwards later. However, if we say top half finish now, we can always up it in January and then have a little bit more to spend then. I don't want to initially put too much pressure on myself. You're right, James. We should kind of play it safe with it being the first season. And again, like I say, we can always up it a little bit later on. I will say quarterfinals of the Capital One Cup, but we'll say, what ups it more? 7.6, 7.56. We'll say quarterfinals of the Capital One Cup. No, 6 rounds. Oh, I don't know. It's basically quarterfinals of what? We come into the Capital One Cup in the 2nd round. We'll come into the FA Cup in the 3rd round. So we'll go FA Cup. We'll say we'll get to the quarterfinals of the FA Cup and group stage of the Europa League. Confirm. That will free up a little bit extra money. Padua. I don't know. Don't think that's really a position that we're looking to strengthen in right now. Start the transfer window is happening. Apparently Marco Reus is in. High demand. Transfer rumour to Real Madrid. Mr. Hearn just subscribed for the very first time. Thank you very much, Mr. Hearn. I appreciate that. If you'd like a follow on Twitter, then make sure you let me know what your Twitter handle is in the chat, and I will be able to go across and follow you. But thank you very much for subscribing. That's very nice of you indeed. Our first new subscriber for a couple of weeks. Very kind of you. I will again adjust the overlay accordingly. We're back up to 107. As soon as I lower it to 106, along comes Mr. Hearn and bumps us back up to 107. Thank you very much, sir. Very kind of you. Again, like I say, let me know your Twitter handle in the chat if you like, and I will head over and follow you, as that's one of the perks. Same as Twitch name. Fair enough. We will... Oh, I'll copy your Twitch name. Mr. Hearn 15. So it's not quite the same as your Twitch name. You see. I could have searched Mr. Hearn and followed someone completely different. Let's have a look. There you go. Andrew Hearn following me. Now I'm following you. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate that. It's very kind of you. Right, meet the players. Hey, guys. How's it going? Are you all right? Welcome to the team. Top half. Everybody, the majority of people are happy with that. And a few more reckon we, or 4 reckon we should be aiming a little bit higher. I'd say that. I reckon. Yeah. I'm glad that the majority of the squad are on board with that. Right, so. Let's say until fit 20 minutes per match. And registration. Clear selection. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Don't need to register under 21s. Ba 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 ba. Boo. Charlie Austin and Graziano Pella. There's still plenty of space there for other things to happen. Right, we'll just advance a little bit and see how things develop initially. Really, Tottenham, you're going to try and steal away my director of football immediately? I don't necessarily want to start the save by having someone just poach my director of football right at the very beginning. Loads of staff need their contracts renewing. Bear with me, we'll just fly through this. Gaston Ramirez's contract is running out. He's moved on in real life, hasn't he, Gaston Ramirez? Or is it just that loan move to Middlesbrough that's just happened? For some reason, my brain told me that they'd sold him, but clearly not, considering this is the winter transfer update, so it must be correct. I put my trust in Sports Interactive to get it right. We'll just quickly fly through these contract negotiations and get everything done and out of the way as soon as possible. And then we'll be able to crack on. He is on loan in real life. Yeah, I thought so. And yes, responsibilities, Jacob. Thank you very much. We will address that in a moment. Just sign 1.4. Feel free to start giving me suggestions in the chat for potential wing backs. Preferably someone that can play on the right. Considering no, I mean because we have Ryan Bertram that's rock solid at left. He's just injured, and we have Cedric that can play at right back. So I guess it doesn't really matter what side they're better on because we just need someone that can play on both sides. So, like I say, feel free to start giving me suggestions for potential wing backs in the chat. Let's get on my mouse. There we go. And we will look into them in a moment. I'm just going to, like I say, quickly shoot through these contract renewal talks. Come on, fam. Just sign it, good lad. We got Kyle Walker. Not really sure about someone like Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker's just kind of the go-to FIFA option because he's fast. I don't know if Kyle Walker is going to be the best option for us here at Southampton. 2.5, sign 2.2, I thought you might. Staff are always so very greedy on FM. They always ask for so much more money, it's ridiculous. Like, they're on £1,000 a week, he wants like a 50% pay rise. In what other employment would you be able to get 50% pay rise when you're already on like £1,000 a week? Like, you're already on loads of money. The only other industries where you'd be able to get like a 50% pay rise is if you're actually a YouTuber and your channel blew up, something like that. Which hasn't happened to me. We've had some great growth actually over the past 12 months on the YouTube channel, but definitely not anywhere close to a 50% pay rise. I actually almost offered him actually more than he was asking for there. Bill Green, really, you want me to double your wages? Not a chance, bro. I don't care how good you are, and you want loads more money if we win the FA Cup. I mean, sure. I mean, I'm not going to win the FA Cup. Pretty confident of that, but never mind. And the kids, I can let my staff deal with that, can't I? Staff responsibilities. Let's have a look. Finds and makes offers for young players for the future. We'll leave that to the director of football. Youth team director of football. Contract renewals is me. Hires and fires non-coaching staff. We'll do that. Select that to the director of football and coaching staff director of football. Friendlies we've already done. Training is being done by everybody else. Actually, general training for youth squads will actually leave to the assistant manager as well. And individual training for youth players will also leave to the assistant manager. Actually, maybe we could leave that to head of youth development or under 18s manager. Individual training for youth players. We'll go under 18s manager. There we go. Yeah, that'll do. Continue. Right. Ah, yes, clauses is a good shout as well. Thank you very much. We will check. Transfers tab. Clauses. Can we get any more money in? Callum Chambers. We can sell the clause. He's currently 25% of the profit made on his next transfer will be owed to Southampton. So he's signed for 12. Now he does have a tendency in FM, at least on the initial build of the game, to move to Chelsea, but not for much. So I might sell that clause actually for 1.4 million. We'll take that. Dejan Lovren, 10% of his next transfer fee will be owed to Southampton. Probably okay to sell that. Ace Gamer 234 just subscribed. Thank you very much, Ace Gamer. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you. Again, as was the case with Mr. Hearn, if you'd like a follow on Twitter, then let me know your Twitter handle in the chat, and as that is one of the subscriber perks, I will follow you over on Twitter. Pumps us up to 108 subscribers here on Twitch. Funk. There we go. Cheers, bro. So hype. We can also sell one for Luke Shaw. Will be due £1 million after another 64 appearances. Well, considering Luke Shaw is injured currently. Oh, he's not currently injured. He's actually fit, is he? Fair enough. He looks incredible for 19, doesn't he? Really, really impressive. But we will sell that. No point waiting. Needlessly so. But that's all the ins, and there's the outs. So we've raised a little bit more money. We actually now have about £10 million to spend. Adriano from Barcelona can play both sides, Admiral. That may be actually a very good option to look at. Many people think that Southampton's wage budget is simply too small for you to bring in the high quality players needed to improve the team. I don't want to discuss club finances. Do you feel your ambitions are matched? I do, yes. Do you feel the expectations asked of you this season have been fair and realistic? Yes. There are plenty of examples of young managers having success in the game. I believe I could be one of them, of course. New managers often bring their own people. There's good setup here with high quality people already at the club. I don't want to make too many changes to background staff, etc. There's no point, really. While some managers are famous for their hands-on approach, needs to be a degree of trust. It is often said that managers favour different competitions. The league is definitely the priority. You have to take charge of Sadio Mane. I really want to keep, yes, doing everything in my power to keep him. Billy Wingrove, great right back. Unfortunately, I don't think the F2 are in. Why is everybody starting to try and steal my staff all of a sudden? Fitness is only 14 actually. I can't say as I'd be too cut up if he left, but I'll say that. Yeah, that's cool. Offers made for Lee Robinson. Oh, it's Cambridge United. That's why, because Cambridge United obviously the team I support, so they're on set as my favourite club. So you get the odd bit of information with regards the club is that is set as your favourite club. The club secretary, I'll start that again. The club secretary has provided you with a summary of current financial situations. We should be fine finance-wise. Offering me Kilty. Not sure. Chelsea are going for Ki Sung-young. Interesting. He's a very good player. Whether he's good enough to play for Chelsea, I'm not so sure. Why is everybody ineligible? What is that for? What are you ineligible for? Oh, probably this one, as it's probably the Europa League, considering that's the first competitive game of the season. You know, I might actually cancel this friendly in between the two Europa League legs, because I'd rather have a week's break between the two games rather than having another one to play as well in between. Hello. It's me. We just got a donation. I will check that now. Actually, I was going to say I'll check it in a sec, but I'll check it now. It's £1.69 from Mr. Big Willie. Not Mr. Big Willie, it just says Mr. Willie. I don't know why I added in big. Mr. Willie 94. I'm not terribly rich, but I wanted to donate firstly because you're my favourite FM streamer, and secondly, so you'll say Mr. Willie 94 on stream, 420 plays it. In actual fact, I'll say Mr. Big Willie 94. I've been particularly kind to you, bro. Big Dane 116 has also resubscribed for 2 months in a row. Thank you very much, Dane. Appreciate that, bro. I assure you, it's very big, yeah. GG, bro. I don't want to rearrange that friendly, actually. No. I want to see how we get on against the under-21s, though. Obviously, I don't take charge of friendlies. We'll have a look at Burnett, but I have a funny feeling. Wow! All right, then. Southampton 0. Southampton under-21s 3. Despite having one shot... Oh, no. What? How did the... What is going on? How have our under-21s destroyed the first team? What is that all about? It wasn't a full strength first team. Actually, looking at it, not even close to a full strength first team. So actually, no, because look. Oh, that's why. Because I set a lot of my first team players as available for the under 21s, didn't I? So look, James Ward-Prowse, Wanyama, Target, Cedric, Stekelenburg, Sadio Mane, they all played for the under 21s, not the first team. The first team was full of actual under 21 players, so it's almost reversed. That's why. So that actually isn't anywhere near as bad as we thought it was going to be. It was because I previously set my first team players as available for the reserves, so they played for the reserves. That might be why everyone was listed as ineligible, because I couldn't play them because they were playing for the reserves. That's why the first team lost. There you go. Jez George has agreed. Oh, right. Jez George always leaves Cambridge United on FM, and it's really frustrating because he wouldn't do that in real life. Reed makes offer for Niamba. Okay. Don't go spending all of my money. Jesus wept. That's a rather large bid. They offered me £16.5 million up front for Sadio Mane. 4.8 million over the next 12 months. Another 5 million after he's played 50 games. And another 5 million after he's made another 10 international appearances for Senegal. He's already made 22. Valued at 31 million. But he's valued at 26. And Sadio Mane is going to be one of the most important players at the club. Reject. Sorry, Mr. Manchester United. Mr. Louis van Gaal, you're not getting anywhere near him. I don't know anything about this kid. Why am I having to... Oh. Chesnoid subscribed for 8 months in a row. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, bro. What's he currently on? £300 a week. Yeah, well, he's not going to get £2,000. How about 1.4? Lock it in. There you go. Can't say no if you lock it in, can you? All right. Mane wants to discuss personal. Don't tell me immediately we're going to have one of my best players become unsettled because Man United have tried to steal him away from me. I don't know. Niamba is someone that my director of football has gone out for. It looks right. 17. Look at those physical stats for a 17-year-old. That's incredible. He does look like he could grow quite well. Mane wants to discuss personal matters. Passionately, I blocked the move. No, not that. I could say I don't want to sell to the same division in the same. I could say I'm not willing to sell you to a team in the same division as us, but that would then mean if someone else came in for him that was outside of the Barclays Premier League, I'd have to accept it. Otherwise, he would then get pissed off again. What do we say? I don't want to lose you. What is it going to take to keep me here? I'm desperate to win the league. If you could give me assurances that I can win the league title here, then I'll stay. I'm not going to say we could achieve that this season. Bloody hell. I'm not going to negotiate about this. You can either agree to give me what I want or I'm leaving. I can't tell him that we're going to win the league this season. How am I supposed to be able to tell him that? Well, what a great way to start. Cambridge have hired a new director of football, although squad unhappy at the treatment of Sadio Mane. Why would you want him to leave? I'm surprised you wanted to. We'd be much poorer side. Yes, of course. Idiots. Be like, oh yes, please sell our best players because that's how the team gets better, isn't it? Dickheads. Louis van Gaal showed little sign of being deterred. Don't really care. It's my decision. Stadio will stay as a Southampton player. We're getting all of those. Okay, recommend signing. Round Daz 90 subscribed for 3 months in a row. Thank you very much, my man. I appreciate that. I don't want Jordan Abita, to be honest. I don't think he's good enough. Right, now, you guys were giving me suggestions in the chat for potential signings for wing-backs. A couple of them I can remember, a couple I can't. So, again, feel free to list them in the chat, and I will have a look at them. Let's have a look. Position. All defenders. Adriano could play both sides. 5.5 million. He would be... we'll get a scout report on him. I probably wouldn't have to pay 5.75. Or at least I hope I wouldn't have to pay 5.75. He's on 80 grand a week, though, which could be a bit of a stumbling block. Craig Forsyth is transfer list. I don't think anyone that's going to be available, or anyone that's going to be good enough, is going to be currently transfer listed. That's the only thing. That's the only problem, you see. Purse from Torino. Let's have a look. Purse. Torino. No, apparently that's just... It's just all teams. Purse. You might need to... I'm going to need full names. Just a surname isn't going to be enough, I'm afraid, guys. I do need full names. Joel Ward might... Oh. Joel Ward might be good enough. At Palace. We'll get a scout report on him. Because we already have first team options. We're not going to need someone that is incredible. Because we already have first team options. Ben Davis. Oh, Davis or Davies? Ben Davis? No, it must have been Ben Davies. And presumably you're on about the guy at Tottenham. Yeah, we'll get a scout report. Because bear in mind, Ryan Bertrand's going to be my number 1 left back. And Cedric's going to be my number one right back. So we do only want a rotation player. We could have a look at who's loan listed. Thiago Iluri's loan listed. Tice Browning's loan listed. Not going to be good enough, are they really? Not what I'm looking for. Not what I'm looking for, you see. Actually, what if we take off realistic transfers? Doesn't really add anyone else into the mix, does it? Brad Smith. No thanks. What transfer status? Has anyone else had it in here that... Not really. Akitsa. Actually decent centre back, Akitsa. I thought it was at Bilbao. Charlie Taylor. Boo. Flanagan could be a good option. We could have a look at... Oh, God. Flanagan. I don't rate him in real life, but... In game, he could be alright as a backup. He's only 22 and could probably grow. Although he's out with a damaged kneecap for 6 to 7 months. So there's no point. Bruno Pers. Oh, do you mean Bruno... It's Bruno Perez, isn't it, at Torino? Yeah, it's Bruno Perez, not Bruno Pers. Or Purse. That'll be why the other guy was saying Purse. He just mispronounced Perez. Daryl Yanmat would be great at right back, but do we really want to... He's not going to be first team ahead of Cedric, is he? He's also very expensive. Because Cedric's going to be my number 1 right back. Where are you, Cedric? There he is. Look. Cedric's going to be my number 1 right back. And he's only 23, so he's going to grow like mad as well. Might look for a centre back as well, actually. I think defence is definitely the place we need to strengthen him first. Adriano would be a good signing. 2.8 million is all he's valued at. I think that might be the one that we go for. Although apparently he's not as good as Cuco Martina. But Cuco Martina is good enough for right back. I think Adriano might be the one that we go for. Make an offer. You want 2.8 million? I will give you 2. Don't know why. Joe Ward. Ooh, that's a price tag and a half, isn't it? Yeah, that's not going to happen. Ben Davis. Don't want to sell him. Some doubts, apparently. John Flanagan. Could I loan Flanagan, maybe? I could maybe try and loan Flanagan. Ooh, first team commitments to the club. Screw you, Liverpool. And Bruno Perez. Expensive-ish. Apparently better at right mid than he is at right back. Mabes. We'll get more of a scout report on him. Continue scouting him. I think I just ticked the message that says don't. Oh, never mind. There's no better option than Matt Hill. Arias could be a good shout. Who's Matt Hill? Tranmere. 34-year-old from Tranmere? Don't think so, bro. Santi Arias. We could have a look at Santiago Arias. He's young. Quite cheap. Employees time Palzen. Transfer story leaked about Adriano. Of course it was. To consider his options. Everton are interested as well, apparently. Okay, season ticket sales 13,000. I reckon we'll sell about 20,500. That's fair enough. And Keeson Young is signed for Chelsea. Trina Brewer Perez, yeah, whatever. Lewis Reed. Who's that? Was it? Yeah, let's spell it that way. Lewis Reed. I'll be honest, Lewis Reed is not a right back or a left back. So, no. Okay. Looks like we're going to have to... Have they upped their valuation of him because of Everton? How about if I give you 2 million now and then like another million over the course of 12 months? Oh, look, you accepted it. There's a surprise. Lee Robinson's going to Cambridge. Best of luck, sir. And Niam has signed for us. Cool. He's in my under 21s now. We'll actually set him as available for loan. Here we go. Adriano, yes, hello. You alright? How's it going? Currently in discussions with Everton. I'm going to wait until you've made an offer before revealing my client's demands. Is that so? Contract length, 4 years. 3 years. He's currently on 79 grand a week. Well, shit. Don't want to give you 79. You want 100 grand a week? No chance, mate. Charlie Rossiter just subscribed. Thank you very much, Charlie. If you'd like a follow on Twitter, let me know your Twitter handle in the chat down below, and I will drop you a follow. That bumps us back up to 109 subscribers here on Twitch. Thank you very much. Book. There we go. Did there was someone else that subscribed? Was it Ace Gamer 234 as well? Yeah. Did Ace Gamer put his Twitter handle in the chat? I don't remember seeing it, although the chat has been moving quite quickly. So, like I say, if those of you that either have just subscribed or are already subscribed and I don't follow you on Twitter and you'd like a follow, then let me know your Twitter handle in the chat. You want a £3.6 million signing? No. Just no. 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 Santiago Arias. Can he play left back? Not really, but he might be a cheaper option that would be happy playing happy not playing every week, if you know what I mean. Not happy to not be playing every week, but willing to accept not playing every week. Apparently 4 clubs are interested. Stoke, West Ham, Lazio and ourselves. How about 2.5 million and another 1.5 over 4 years, 3 years. Oh. Injury update. Niam to be unveiled. Not expecting immediate fireworks. Definitely have the next few years in mind. Yes. Arias. Hey, Stanty. And immediately he's only asking for rotation, which is great. Could say backup. He's dubious about backup. Okay, rotation it is then. He's currently on 3 points. A player that good is on £3,600 at Ajax. At PSV, sorry. How are they able to get away with offering him such a disgustingly low wage? Hey! Hey! He signed a contract. He signed a contract. We have Red... Was it Red Star Belgrade? Yeah. Great. Recommend me a signing, McGuinness. What do you reckon? Actually, what is... General? Media prediction, 8th. I reckon we'll finish 8th this season. Fair enough. We'll see if we can. Timothy Fosu-Mensah. No, he came on for Man United the other day and was shit against West Brom. So I'm not interested in him. Thank you very much. Sadio Mane facing uncertain future. Sadio Mane's reaction, not be allowed to the reserves. Nothing to say. Go away. Crosswell said sign. Cool. Recommend me a signing as well, will you? Good lad. Andy Robertson from Hull. Yes, Hull. Andrew Robertson's at Hull, isn't he? Vasalco accepts Chelsea offer. Sassuolo Sansone. No thanks. McDermott signed for us. Recommend signing. Thanks, mate. Reece Brown. Really? No thanks. Seager set to move loan to... Yes, I will actually get match reports on Seager. Because we know that he can grow into a decent goal scorer. Wow, he's going out and signing all the staff, isn't he? Craig Whiten and James Tavernier. Is it Tavernier or Tavernier? I never know how to pronounce it. He's clearly not good enough for the PPL though. IMO. Serge Gnabry. I could loan him maybe. I don't like the look of his stats though, to be honest. Chelsea make James Ward proud, beers. Get what? Get what? Guess what? Fuck off. Sam Gallagher out on loan to Hearts. Make him a key player. They feel it's acceptable. Okay, great. Arias work permit application. He's been granted. Yeah! Accept. Done. 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 Santiago Arias is our first signing here at Southampton. Adriano's gone to Everton on £79,000 a week. Fair enough. I wouldn't have paid that for him. Don't want to discuss club finances. No risk. Only natural. Yeah, deal we're very happy with. Arias' best position is at right back. He'll play mainly there, but he might be needed elsewhere, like at left back. Big contribution, certainly hope so. Tavernier. Ah, Tavernier. Okay, fair enough. I shall bear that in mind and try and remember. I probably won't, but I'll try my best. Tavernier. That's how you pronounce it. Thank you for your assistance. Signed John Akinde again. It's good enough at Cambridge. But no, I was definitely not going to ignore work permits again. Made that mistake once, not going to do it for a second time. Jake Hesketh is out for 3 to 4 weeks. Oh no! Manny wants to discuss personal terms. Look, mate. You're not going. 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 I've got enough belief in my ability for me to fancy my chances. You have to see that I've outgrown the club and need to move on. You've been here 12 months. You've not outgrown the club. You need to shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Staying here and get used to it. Okay, I can see I'm not going to change my... I can't say I'm happy about it, but I'm just going to have to accept your decision. Well, at least you accepted it. Squad unhappy. Look, piss off. Oh, you haven't thought about it that way. Had you not? What a shame. Or what a surprise. Don't have Twitter. We'll let you know if I get it. That's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine, Charlie. Thank you very much for the subscription, bro. Sebastian Jung. Could have a look at Sebastian Jung from Wolfsburg. Although we don't just signed Santiago Arias. Don't really need Sebastian Jung now, to be honest. Although Jung does look decent. Don't know why I did that. You got anyone else? I might be able to steal Wolfsburg. Perhaps, maybe. Perhaps, maybe. Maybe? Hey! He scored 2 goals in pre-season. Look out, Bentner's back. So we have Fonte, Van Dijk and Yoshida as centre-backs. Wouldn't play Cuco Martina as centre-back if my life depended on it. Think I want another centre-back. I want a centre-back. Roberge? Roberge? It's not... Yeah, he is the Roberge that was at Sunderland. He's still at Sunderland. Haha. Belkalem. He's not been at Watford long, has he? Oh, a few years. I didn't realise he'd been at Watford that long. You say Belkalem? He doesn't look too good. Alvarez Balanta is like an obvious signing though. So obvious signing though, isn't it? Although it's an obvious signing for a reason because he's good. So you want 9.25? Well, you're not going to get that. What's he currently injured? How long for? Oh, 2 days. It's fine. How about that with another 2.5 over the course of 36 months? Mamana. Mamana River. Get a scout report on him. Is there anyone else at River we could have a look at? Jesus. Does you want to score any more goals? Get a scout report on you, sir, as well. 3 starts, 14 substitute appearances, 11 goals. Driussi, are you sure? Hasn't he just gotten a big money move? Driussi, why does that name ring a bell? It might be from the previous save. Driussi. That name really rings a bell, and I don't know why. Hello. Mane replacement? Question mark. I don't want to sell Mane, so I don't even know why I'm contemplating that. Nathan Redmond. Yes. Agreed. Nathan Redmond is hashtag decent. Alvarez Blanta. Hey, Bo. Hey, Bo. Hey, bro. Rotation. He's currently on 5. You're not going to get 28 then. You're now 17. How's that? Bush. Guess what? Rotation is going to get locked in. You can have 19. Bosh. Alright. 20. Yay. Do. Is Liam Moore good enough though? That's the thing. I could have a look at Mark Barcher, but he'd be really expensive. Pretty sure Mark Barcher would be very expensive. We got a 2-1 win against Red Star Belgrade. Mane and Charlie Austin with the goals. Nice to see Charlie Austin on the score sheet. Actually, how many chances? How were we chance creation wise? All right. Although they created quite a few goals, quite a few opportunities as well. Mamana. Not world class right now, but he's only 19 and could grow. We will add him to the shortlist. Alario. Well, he's banging goals in right now. Let's continue to get a scout report on him. I want more. I want to know more about him. Sebastian Driussi. I want to know more about him as well. I mean, I want to know more about him as well. And, okay. You're not worth it. Skirm recommends me who? This will go on YouTube tomorrow morning. Who has a buyout clause, Axel? Bartra has a release clause that's cheap, does he? Well then. Well then. Yo! We signed Greg Reed from Cambridge. What the hell? Greg Reed. That's madness. Hey, bro. That's crazy. As if they've gone out and done that. Greg Reed. Right, who are we looking at? Mark Bartra. Hey, pal, what's your release clause? Contract info. Minimum fee release clause, £38 million. That's not cheap. That's not cheap, guys. Timo Horn has a buyout clause, does he? Scouting required. Well, let's scout then. Bargain! Oh, it was 8 million. Oh, it's been upped because of the winter update, has it? I don't think I have the German national team thing. Yogi Loeb. No, I don't. I don't have the German national team patch. I should probably get it in. Because you see the top players are listed here, but then you actually go to the national team and, oh look, it's absolutely nobody. If anyone has the German national team patch, then let me know on Twitter. I'm going to add him to the shortlist. Driussi. I don't know, man. I don't know. Add to the shortlist. Timo Horn. View report. Still can't see his thing. Gardush. For some reason I couldn't see him listed there. Why not? Is my eyes just being shit? Oh, it's all the way down here. Look, centre back. Florian Gardush. Out for 8 to 9 months with a damaged kneecap. That's why he's not in the first team picture. Does look decent though, actually, Gardush. We'll have to keep an eye on him for the season number 2. Season number 2. If we're still here, we may have been sacked by then, although pretty sure we won't have been. But who knows, I guess. Sinan Gumus. No. Trial day. Scout the players. Not really too sure. Abdul Razak. Benno Wilson subscribed for 2 months in a row. Thank you very much, Ben. Appreciate that, bro. It's very kind of you. We will accept the loan offer for Sam Gallagher and we will compile match reports on him. I definitely want to see how he gets on out on loan. Timo Horn, I just want to know about his contract, to be honest. Scouting required. Well, find out for me then. Majid Bagheera! Majid Bagheera! Majid Bagheera! Majid Bagheera! Oh, been a while since we sang that song on stream. Majid Bagheera is fucking better than Carlos Cuella. Hey, here we fucking go. Majid Bagheera. We'll get Alvarez Balanta though. Thank you. Thank you. Alvarez Balanta's in at the club. Yes. Wow. Gurkan Toure has gone to Sevilla for just £7.5 million. That's dirt cheap. £7.5 million. Thank you, Saul. Whereabouts do I install it? Or like, whereabouts do I put that? Oh, it probably tells me on here, doesn't it? This file will need to be reapplied if when patches updates are released to ensure full compatibility. I'll do that after the stream. But thank you very much for linking it to me, Saul. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yes, I do very much. Simon Kier. We don't need another centre back now because we just brought in Alvarez Balanta. Yay! Karim Yoda. Who that? Taffy. Taffy. With a ch. I'll get a scout report on him, but I don't think it's going to be good enough. See my Hall report. I just want to know about his. I just want to know about his contract. To be honest, it's still going to say scouting required. It doesn't say anything about his contract in the. Oh, never mind. Whatever. Whatevs. If I make an offer, will it tell me? It should say, shouldn't it? Matches or exceeds his sellout clause. Or what is his sellout clause? It's a buyout clause of 6.5 million. One has a minimum release fee clause of 6.5 million. There we go. He's decent. But do I really want to pay £6.5 million for him? How much money have I actually got left? 2. I can't afford him anyway. But I will add him to the shortlist. Magic Brigada would apparently be a good signing. Magic Brigada. Backer advice meeting. Hey guys. Sure. 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 Yeah. Loan Dubai to affiliate club. Sure. So reef loan. Yes. Yes. Okay. 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 Yay. Bloody hell. Come for the first team, come for the first team, come for the first team. Don't really want him to be covered for the first team. I want him to play in the first team. He wouldn't really get first team experience at Villa because they just wouldn't play him. But he might get played like Bristol City, Huddersfield, etc. Although, yeah, Aberdeen aren't going to pay his wages, so we'll reject that. And I'll just accept the Championship ones, but I'm not going to accept Villa's. Yeah. Chelsea may bid for Ward-Prowse. Peace off. It's twice you've done that now. He's going nowhere. Alvarez Balanta. You have Sammy Lee, who speaks Spanish. Hey, Sammy. Do you think it would be a problem that Adair doesn't speak English? No. Must be hoping there'll be a big possibility to, yes. Lift everyone. People supposed to produce it, but yeah. Yeah, that'll do. Andre Gray. Andre Gray. Burnley. Burnley. No. I don't need a striker. We've got what do we call it, haven't we? I will send him on an intensive language course, Spicy. It's not been shown expressing his desire to leave Southampton. He's going nowhere. We want him to be a part of our success, not somebody else's. No. Right, Balanta. Send on intensive language course. Yay. Learn English, please. Inverness Caladissel. Yes, that's the word. Apparently, Yoda wouldn't be worth having a look at. Lucas Lima apparently looks incredible. Santos. The name, I think I played against him in my player at Real Madrid for tomorrow's episode. Obviously not at Santos. 17 passings, very high end technique. It does look good. We don't need him. Sergio Canales is also a very good player. He used to be at Real Madrid, didn't he, Canales? Yes. I thought so. Also, very good player. Not what we need. Again, Vasquez, decent player. Not what we need. Don't need you, fam. You're not what we're after, fam. Benteke. Yeah. Make him speak the English good. He do the speaky very good. Middlesbrough signed Matt Miazga on a season-long loan from Telde. Kid set to sign. Hello. Recommend me a signing, please. Well, you're shit. As are you. Razak, wasn't he at City? Yeah. They had another... I swear there used to be another guy called Razak. It was like Hungarian or something. He used to play for Derby. My brain is telling me. It might not be Razak. I might be thinking of a similar name. Right, here we go. Europa League third round qualification draw is about to happen. View draw. So what we are in... Wow, we're not seeded very high. This might actually give us a shit draw. We are Group 4. Oh no, Group 4 seeded teams. Group 4 unseeded teams. Alright, it might not be as bad as I initially thought it was going to be, but we'll see who we get. Gregor Raziak! That might be it. Michael Rogers might have just come up with an absolute stormer there. Raziak. Gregor Raziak. Grzegorz Raziak. Did you play for Derby? He did! Ah, that's the guy I was thinking of! Thank you very much. That saved my brain an absolute nightmare. Thank you, Rogers. 221. I appreciate that, bro. Otherwise, my brain had been going, who the fuck was that guy for the rest of the night? Have we been drawn yet? We haven't. Please give me an easy draw, because I told the board I'd get to the group stage. It's me. We got a donation. It's a donation of £1 from Fluffy. Says, don't know if I may have told you this. I went to high school with Matt Miazga. He's in the year above mine, and my sister is best friends with his brother Tommy. Little fun fact for you about myself, Lamel. I didn't know that. You hadn't told me that, Fluffy. No. Little fun fact. I like little fun facts. Don't know why. We are going to be playing against FC Lati of Bulgaria, of Finland, sorry, or I saw Chernomor, or Sarajevo, because that one I know how to pronounce. Zelyezhnica, Sarajevo, maybe. We'll just call them FK Sarajevo. Draw all teams. We'll be playing one of those two. Timo Horn is apparently flattered by the interest shown in him by us. Ooh. Oh, Stop it. I've been made aware Chelsea are interested in me. Think I would be more of a player for... Nope. I'm not going to just sit here and let you hold my career back. You're not holding your career back. You're like 12 years old, mate. Oh, you're going to regret this. Let me guess. Squad unhappy at how you dealt with the thingy thing. Oh no, they were fine with it, fair enough. Chelsea lost to Sivasspor, sorry. Lol. Falcao, lol. Forgot he even fucking existed. Chanarakeen, yes, Chanarakeen, it would be a decent signing. I agree. However, don't need him. Tell my man shut up. Artur Boca? Why are you recommending me Artur Boca when he's clearly fucking average at best? Brian Oviedo? No thanks. Dilemma for Lucas Lima. I don't know why, because... Oh, it's Newcastle. I was like, what? Newcastle? It's Newcastle Town, not Newcastle United. Ben Williamson with a brace. Go on, Ben, lad. That's the point. What new signings? Well, presumably all of them. Jimmy Spencer's there. Ben Williamson. Is Ryan Ledson here on loan? Oh no, that loan expired, I think, actually, didn't it? James Dunn is there. Oh! Go on, Cambridge. He scored! Ryan Seeger grabs the goal. I mean, they lost to Sparta Prague, but still, he scored a goal. Scout Malcolm. Can I have a look at Malcolm? Oh, really? You reckon I should go and get Lukaku? Do you? I'll just go and pay and get what? Which Malcolm? I need more than just the surname or the first name. He's Brazilian though, isn't he, Malcolm? Look at the time. Why should I look at the time? It's 10:15. I am confused. Malcolm. Sorry, fam. Federico Fernandez. Hey, bro. We signed you at West Brom. Partick Tickle Hesketh. Manolas is going to Chelsea. Fair enough. Dundee secure a loan for... Cool. Don't know why you're telling me about... Oh no, it's in the news. It's not actually an email, is it? I was like, what? Santi-Mina's a good shout, actually. Ben Dowling. Santi-Mina is a very good shout. Sadio Mane's but... Oh, nothing to say about it right now. Santi-Mina. Scout report. And also, actually, whilst we think about it, at Valencia. Where are you? Where are you? Where are Rodrigo de Paul? Currently out on loan at Racing Club in Argentina, but we'll get a scout report on him. He's pretty good. He's pretty damn good. Oh, it's Malcolm, not Mal... Oh, what? I spelled Malcolm the English way. It's Malcolm, is it? Malcolm. Ah. This guy? Question mark? Get a scout report. I spelled it the English way, sorry. Santi Mina might be worth keeping a close eye on his development. I agree. Rodrigo de Paul. No interest in joining. Would be better than Jay Rodriguez, apparently. He's so good. World Cup qualifiers, European group stages drawn. England, Lithuania, Malta, Scotland, Slovakia, Slovenia. Slovenia. Sure, we'll compile match reports though, because I want to keep an eye on all my best youth players. Pione Sisto. Oh, you're going to go there, are you? We'll get definitely compile match reports on you as well. Apparently, everybody's going to Cali Thistle on loan. Following their reported interest in services, James Ward-Prowse was recently public. I'd much prefer him to, if that's what. Yes. Niels. Malcolm reports. Malcolm report. Where would you guys say Malcolm's best position is? I think I'd probably have to agree with left wing TBH. At 18 years old, though, he's only going to get better. We will add him to the shortlist for sure. For sure. No, I wouldn't be looking to sign Santi Mina right now either. Anyway, to be honest, but I just wanted to have a look at him to see what he looked like, because I know he's a good player. Graziano Pella, Arias, and Wanmi scored. Nice to see Wanmi on the score sheet as well. Gallagher didn't score, but got 7. Did all right. Keep it up, Sam. Manolas has gone to Chelsea. Malcolm's your dad's name. Foxy369 subscribed for 5 months in a row. Thank you very much, Foxy. Appreciate that, bro. That's very kind of you. Sub hype. Cheers, bro. We are going to play. Of course, we're playing Sarajevo. Wait, Sarajevo. Is it Sarajevo or Sarajevo? I think it's Sarajevo, isn't it? I think the J is pronounced like a Y. I think. Cali Thistle lost 4-0 to West Ham. Oh no! You recommend Jafra Sacco? Do you really? Just moved to West Ham though. Oh no, moved last year. Of course he did. Dickhead, cheers. No way I'd be able to sign it. Scored 7 goals in 4 games. Who have West Ham been playing? Schedule. Europa FC and Cali Thistle. 7-0, 3-0, 3-0, 4-0. They've got Red Star Belgrade next. Bloody hell. Talk about a good way to start the season. Sarajevo, yeah. I thought that was how it was. Sacco is sick on FM. Is he? Look, Remy could be available for 9 million. Cool. I haven't got £9 million I could spend on Lurt Remy, so what ifs? Get Belanta in. Jordi Classy, don't know why he wasn't registered. And who else was it? Oh yeah, Arias. Tazewell Pros we don't have to. Target we don't have to. Yes, confirm. Confirm. Loan Remy. Mane set to stay. He's with their attentions now focused elsewhere. He is expected to remain a Saints player. Yeah. Sadio Mane stays. Chelsea on a Terry with a testimonial. Squad numbers to be decided. Okay. Auto select. Oh. Clear selection. This is for the Europa League then, presumably. Thinking about it. It is. Well, there's no point putting Forster in for the time being, is there? Because he's injured for 5 to 6 months. No, there's no need. We'll put Bertrand in there because he'll be back before the end of the group stage. If we get that far, obvs. Ah, fuck it, we'll put Forster in anyway. Squad must have at least 4 players trained by the club. Okay. I need to leave someone out. Who do I leave out? Fraser Forster. Confirm. There we go. Done. Done. Mane's a fucking troll. Southampton squad numbers that he decided. This is what I thought the last one was. Auto number. Jay Rodriguez wants 9. Stephen Davis wants 8. Gaston Ramirez wants 10. You're not even here, so shut up. Charlie Austin wants 30. He wants 32. All right, you can have 32 then. He wants 32, and it gave him 28 by default. That's weird. Jose Fonte wants 6. Kelvin Davis wants number 1. Suit yourself. Not going to be fucking number 1, are you, mate? But never mind. He's not going to play, at least. Evening, Chesmond. Evening, the Master Plan 87. How the Jeff are you? Oh, gonna get some monies. Cambridge beat Histon 4-1. Way, Cambridge. They improved Harrison Dunk's stats. He looks better. There. Read update. How did you get on, Harrison? 6.7. Played 45 minutes. Okay. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna actually try, because of Southampton have decent youth prospects. I'm gonna just keep tabs on all of them, really. Oh, spiffing old boy, wonderful, wonderful. I'm jolly good. Thank you very much for asking. Ask for some more money. I don't think we need to spend anywhere else here. We haven't played a game, so there's no point needlessly spunking money everywhere without knowing where we really need to spend it yet, to be honest. Charlie Austin scored a goal. Mane training report. For your perusal. Oh, very fancy. For your perusal. Moussa Dembele of Fulham. What, the youngster? Chelsea beat Barcelona 2-0. Falcao on the score sheet again. Decent game. Against Ards. Who the hell are Ards? Was that Northern Irish team, yeah. Seager, got a 6.2, played 50 minutes. Well, at least Niam played well. Bye. Enjoy your loan spell at Eastleigh. Exactly, John Fife. We have some players returning from injury soon as well. You are correct. Wilson suggests scouting the Europa League. Alright. I'll scout the Europa League. Wood to make managerial debut. Huzzah! We'll play this game, and then that will probably be us for tonight, because it's almost up to 10. We've made a couple of signings. Would have played our first game. Things are going well here so far. Barry Court with a... Jesus, they've improved Barry Court's stats. He definitely doesn't have finishing of... I tell you what, I might have to start a new save at Cambridge United off stream. Ward-Prowse set to stay! Yay! May make one change to their squad. I don't need to. Respond. Alright, confirm. I don't need to make any changes. Confirm. We might go back to that save, Spicy. A little bit later on in the year, who knows? Who knows? Wilkin. See you, Stu. Here we go. First game in charge. Goalkeeper, Stekelenburg. Right back, Cedric. Centre backs, Jose Fonte and Virgil van Dijk, question mark? Left back. Actually, Balanta can play left back, can't he? What is his crossing like? Oh, hello, Alvarez. Actually, no, we'll play target. He says. There we go. No, I did actually. Right. Ball-winning midfielder. I think Victor Wanyama is going to be that person. Although, to be fair, he's probably going to get himself sent off 17 times this season if I play him consistently in that role. So we might have to rotate him around a little bit. When it comes to the deep-lying playmaker, I'm going to play... I think initially I'll play Geordie Classy there. Or the plan is to play Geordie Classy there and put Davis at cam, but Sadio Mane on the right. Let's put Dusan Tadic at cam, and then we'll play Jay Rodriguez on the left. Yes? No? Or Wanmi can play on the left as well. What's your crossing like, Wanmi? Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Alright, you can play on the left, yeah. Charlie Austin's going to go up top, though. Gazaniga, Cuco Martina, Alvarez Balanta on the bench. As well as Jay Rodriguez, James Ward-Prowse, Pella, and Santiago Arias. No, yes, no, yes, no, no. Shane Long. I didn't ban you, Chasbo. I don't remember banning you, at least. Calmly. Just go out there, relax, play your natural game, and the result will come. We'll find out. Why am I not playing Shane Long? Because Charlie Austin. Let's go, boys. And before you lose, I'd rather not lose to Sarajevo, to be honest. Well up, target. Bloody hell. That was a leap and a half. Wanyama's already got booked. Shock. We are going to have to keep an eye on that. I have a funny feeling Wanyama might be suffering a few bans this season. Target. Go on, son. Go on, Stevie. That's a nice ball, actually, to Sidgwick. Where's the cross? All right. Where's the cross from Mane? There it is. Oh, Charlie Austin should have buried that. Charlie Austin should have buried that. Victor Wanyama, the Kenyan Roy Keane. Oh! Stekelenburg, what are you doing? He's conceded an own goal. What the shit was that? Wow. 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 Johnny Kinde would have buried that. Are you mad? As if that just happened. Exhibit A of why you needed a new goalkeeper. Benching Forster. Forster isn't benched, Noah. He's out for 7 months with damaged cruciate ligaments. Assertively. Keep playing the way you have been and result will come. Looked delighted. Great. Actually go and score some goals then, please, lads. Thanks. Here we go. Corner ball. Never mind. Oh, nicely done. Better cross this time. Penalty? Yes. Penaldo. Who's going to take it? Stephen Davis? Who are you? Charlie Austin? Question mark? Someone. Charlie Austin. On his debut. Goal. Oh, 1-1. Oh, I didn't think I'd be able to hold that for that long. Go on, Dusan. Oh, lovely ball by Whammy up to target. Where's the cross? There it is. Oh, Manny! 2-1. We're in front. I'm hyper because I'm so overtired. Like, I'm just beyond tired. Let's make a change. Whammy's pretty tired. Let's bring on Jay Rodriguez. I don't want Victor Wanyama to get sent either, so I'll bring on James Ward-Prowse. We'll actually change him to deep line playmaker. We'll have 2 deep line playmakers. I just came onto the stream and I heard that. Holy moly.
Holy moly.
Third would be nice, just to, you know, settle the nerves for the home leg. Play him in. Oh, could have done. Target was making a run. Go on, Jay. Nice. 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 Ball's going to drop free to someone. Jay Rodriguez. Go! 3-1. Yeah.
Golazo.
Can I pose? You're making something for me. I'm not very good at posing, bro, so I shall decline. Take a 3-1 win, that'll do. Pleased with that. Assertively. Happy with the result and the way you played. Oh, everybody's delighted with that. Yeah. Malcolm makes Bordeaux debut. How did he play, though? 7.7. Goal. He got a goal. Oh. He got a goal. He did a goal. Where did they play him? Where did you play him? Malcolm. Up top as a striker in the 2. Fair enough. Wood inspires Saints. Yeah. My words at half time turned the result around. That's what we like to hear. What time is it? Ah, it's saving and it's 10:30. Seems like the perfect time to end then, doesn't it? Thank you very much for watching, guys. We will be continuing this new save on tomorrow, so feel free to follow the Twitch channel if you haven't to this point to ensure you don't miss out. I have a few thank yous to say because we had a few resubscriptions and donations tonight. Thank you to... We get right back to the beginning. Fluffy for subscribing for 2 months and multiple donations. Saul for resubscribing for 5 months. Vandy Chuck for 3. CCFC 2001 for 2. David Stewart Simpson for 11 months. Thank you to Big Dane for... Was it? No, where was it? I've lost my place. Thank you to Oppo Bennon for the donation. Thank you to Saul again for the donation and his resub. Phantom Overlord 2 for resubscribing for 3 months. Yellow Pope for the donation. Fluffy again for his multiple donations. Pony for resubscribing for 11 months. Chicken for his donation of £2.31. Sarah and I Am Rooster for both subscribing for 7 months in a row. Nathan A6, Mr. Hearn and Ace Gamer 234 all subscribed for the first time, as did Charlie Rossiter. Mr. Willie 94 donated. Big Dane resub for 2 months. A Cash No Do for 8 months. Roundaz90 subscribed for 3 months. Benno Wilson's resubscribed for 2 months. And Foxy resubscribed for 5. Thank you very much for all the support, guys. I very much appreciate it. I'm pleased to be back streaming again. And hopefully we will be able to continue the streaming run now for, you know, weeks and months again. Hopefully there will be no more interruptions. No more family deaths. So, yes, that's going to be all for now. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Thank you for all of the support. We'll be back tomorrow. This stream will go live on the YouTube channel tomorrow morning as well. So, feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. But for now, thank you very much for watching. And I'm going to go to bed.